You know, last time I saw a Hillbilly give a warning, it was in Friday the 13th, Part 3, the 3D one. Anyway, Hillbilly warning in Eclipse episode 18. Pokemon Eclipse is created by Fruity Art. Link to channel description. So give the fair, respect they deserve. Also, yay, we got a llama. Carl Weezer would be very thrilled with how things are going so far. I'm sure this is his favorite part of the game. Do we have a llama Pokemon yet?
Nice work, kids.
Maybe one day.
And I don't know what makes me prouder. You returning this device piece so quickly, or
me finding $20 on the floor. What's a dollar? Sorry, Pokey.
I'm sure you knocked her down a couple pegs. And to
You can
celebrate,
say that again.
the whole research crew is headed to the Twin Falls Lake.
Woohoo! Is that like Niagara Falls?
Is headed there.
I never agreed.
You can't hold me accountable to
Before
that.
we go, give me your Rotom shifts. I want to add something so you can enjoy the lake a bit more. He takes your device, turns away, and pulls out a book from his coat.
A book.
You try to get a look over his shoulder as he tinkers and get a look at the
Get
book
away,
he
kid.
has. It seems familiar.
That's the book.
You
Isn't
hear
that the
the
book we
Rotom
found in
shift
the
announced.
tree?
Rotom shift analyzing data. Beep blorp bloop. New function added. Aquatic traversal
Aquatic?
vessel.
You're gonna turn to a hover
Hines
bike?
hands
something?
it back to you and presses a button. It
A jet ski?
expands into
A canoe.
lightweight
That works too.
kayak that
Sorry,
nearly
kayak.
knocks you over. He laughs, but as he
First
scoops up
introducing
the
you
book
something
he was
I know there's a
using, you get a
surfboard.
quick glimpse at it.
No, there's
It
the
definitely
canoe or
looks
something like that was
familiar.
in
You catch Maple's
Shield and Sword.
gaze,
Yeah.
It seems that she noticed as well.
Hey, Grungle Will, what was that book?
Nothing, sweetie. Just some boring nerd tech stuff.
You're not a nerd
All right,
though.
who's ready to hit
You're a
up the lake?
Pokemon professor,
Oh,
and that's
heck
basically a
yeah.
nerd. Yeah, can't argue with that. Hey.
Sorry, Moose. Someone's got to stay here and keep an eye
Aw
on
man,
the
I'm not
ship,
gonna stay back again.
especially with those
Oh man.
Cypher Squad nutjobs running around.
Can do, Professor.
Well, at least he's got a
Don't do
can-do
anything
attitude
weird
about
while
it.
we're gone.
Like, wear your hat and strut around pretending I'm the professor.
What?
I got this. You
That
go
was
ahead
oddly
first.
specific.
All right. He's just a really weird guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
The rest of
but
you
we
make
love
your
him
way
anyway.
to the Twin Falls Lake. There are
Also,
a
calling
handful
him a
of
weird
people
guy,
enjoying
you're all
the
kind of
beach and
weird.
Fishing out in the
There's
water.
no such thing as
A
normal.
familiar face walks up to you.
Well, it's good to see you again. And with the whole Pines family.
Who's the suit?
Oh,
Friend of
sorry.
ours.
I'm Looker, an officer with Interpol.
A cop. Kid, what are you doing being all buddy-buddy with a cop?
Why do you think that's a bad thing?
I'm just in town investigating some of the strange happenings in Twin Falls. I just happened to run into...
There's nothing strange going on in Twin Falls. You're wasting your time. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and my family are trying to avoid getting arrested.
Getting
Trying to
arrested.
enjoy
Yeah,
our
he's totally
summer
doing
like
something evil.
normal law-abiding
Atlantica was onto
citizens.
something.
Looker smiles and shrugs and continues exploring the lake looking for clues. You don't want to be hanging out with guys like that. Official types and us don't mix well.
Why
What do you mean?
not?
He's saying that he doesn't want anyone finding out about his taxes.
Oh god, the Pokemon IRS.
They're not the types I usually consort
They've got nothing but legendaries on their team.
Rustic-looking fellow, Hambo.
If I challenge you to a Pokemon battle, I don't have to pay taxes. Okay, go, Arceus. Never mind, I'll pay.
Oh no, this guy again. I've told you 100 times, McHadron. You don't actually.
But your face is so familiar. I see it in my dreams when I'm asleeping.
Yikes, go crush on someone else.
Who's this colorful character?
A bum.
Name's William Piddleforth McHadron, and you'd never guess, but I live in a junkyard.
You don't say.
No one is surprised by that.
You want to hear something that is surprising then? A few days ago, I saw a metal meteor fly
Metal
through the
meteor?
sky and land on that big rocky island out there.
Metal.
That must be one of our
I
contraption
wonder if that could
pieces.
be another device component.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, stay away from the rocky islands out yonder. All you'll find is doom and ruin.
Well, we were just warned by
We'll be
Hillbilly.
rustically ominous somewhere else. Kids, you get your butts out to that island and poke around.
Don't you mean
Got it,
Poke
Professor.
around? No,
You
no, I do
run
not.
down to the dock where you see Mayor Terry kicking his feet in the water with some little Pokemon. One of them is new to you.
Oh,
This
new
is
Pokemon
going to be
already.
the start of
Alright.
a 3-stage line based on the Lusca.
Okay.
This is a Caribbean cryptid.
A shark,
monster legend thing
squid
that is basically
fusion.
A giant octopus with shark
What if a
features, or
shark
it's
was
a
also
shark
a
with
squid?
octopus features.
Or what if a
Either way,
squid was
it's
also
weird
a
and cool.
shark?
I wanted to
But why,
challenge
though?
myself and do a very
Why not?
simple, like, baby Pokemon design with this one. When designing Fakemon, it can be difficult to not just add all of the extraneous details. So this will be a lesson for
Yeah,
me.
because
just good
you have to
practice.
learn to
We're
hold
looking at a
back when
super
making 3
simplified
stages. It's like, yes, you
cephalopod
want to do all the
here
cool stuff,
with
but that's what the
4
later
little
stages are
tentacles
for.
held in a round shape at the front. The fins.
Looks like a propeller.
Well, those will make sense when we get to the deck sense tree. Oh, and since this line will get more shark-like as we go, I wanted to use Garchomp's colors for the shiny.
Okay, I'll allow that. That's cool.
To Lisquid, the false
That is
fin
totally
Pokemon.
Garchomp colors, but
The
you know what? It
appearance
works.
of circling dorsal fins in Hoaxian lakes isn't always cause for alarm.
Both are
Lisquid
equally good.
pretend to be larger
The colors,
water
that
types
is.
to scare away surface predators. Their unique bodies let them swim forward or backwards with ease. Lisquid are closely related to Inkay and will spray clouds of ink to
Interesting.
escape.
So I'm gonna have to hold my switch upside down in order to get it to evolve.
The ink and everything, with the hidden ability being suction cups. It's splashing about and flicking water playfully at a Canitrop. Mayor Terry cheers the 2 Pokemon on.
That's right, little one.
Kind of reminds me of Horsey in a way.
You hop into
I'm
your
glad he's having
robot-shaped
fun.
kayaks and start
He'd probably be a random
paddling
trainer battle
around
you could
the
have,
lake. You
optionally.
spot some familiar Pokemon like Perlipod and Dweebit. You then run into
Dweebit?
another new aquatic species. Alright,
Of course
so
another
even
new
though
one.
this can be found in the water, it isn't a water type.
Then why do we
Comes to
bother?
an ice type based off of the Ningen. This is a fairly recent cryptid
Don't worry.
coming from strange
I'm not
images
saying that.
captured by Japanese Antarctic research vessels.
Yeah,
Picture a kind of humanoid beluga whale hybrid thing.
it's
But
weird.
also, sometimes they have legs and can walk around. They're very silly, and they have this blank expression, which I like. And I thought about going the whale route, but we'll have another line in the Hoax region that fills that niche.
Alright,
So
we'll
instead,
just
we're
go
going to make
snowman.
this a very strange jellyfish.
Works for
This
me.
will also work out when this Ningen creature evolves into another.
Okay,
aquatic
Goku Black,
cryptid.
calm down.
But anyway, as far as the design goes, it's pretty darn simple. I was just happy that I was able to catch that vacant expression. All right, let's
You
go
did a good
ahead
job with
and
that,
meet
yeah.
Blippicle.
I like that
Cold
name.
face Pokemon. This friendly ice type doesn't realize
Kinda reminds me of
how
Frosty the
super
Snowman.
chilled its appendages
Didn't
are,
know these
and
ice
often
types after
accidentally
Christmas.
freeze those it wishes to hug. Though
It's crazy
related
how I feel like it was
to
Halloween for
Tentacool
3
and
months and then
Foolish,
Christmas just came
Blippicle
along in
is
about a
quite
week. It's
capable
like, what?
of
That's
walking
not how
on
it works.
land with its crystallized tendrils. They love to take naps together in large frozen clumps.
Its
which are
eyes are
often
going
mistaken
off of
for
its model, and I
icebergs
think
in
that adds to the
Hoaxian
disturbing
lakes.
part of it.
Its ability is Slush Rush.
It's whenever it
which boosts
blinks if you're paying
speed in
attention.
Snow, with the hidden ability being Snow Cloak. It floats on over to you and smiles up. There's probably not much going on in its head, but it seems friendly.
Oh, finally,
In
a
fact,
Pokemon I can
it
relate to.
pulls something out of the water and hands it to you.
Oh, thank
It's another
you.
slick
Wait,
scale item.
where'd you get one of
Sweet.
these?
And
Found in the water, I
if
guess.
you happen to have a Doplob
Wait, we can
that
evolve it
is level
further?
24 or higher, it's
I thought we were talking about how it could evolve yet again.
in the slick scale item. Yep, we've got some strange evolution shenanigans going
Oh
on here.
boy.
In fact, any of the idle evolutions that are level 24, which is where your Pokemon are at now, seem very interested in using another one of their evolutionary items.
They confuse the
But for
evolutionary
now,
items?
We are going to
Oh
look at what
boy.
happens if you give Doplob a slick scale, or if you give Menino a familiar figurine.
This ought to be
Alright, so this is a
interesting.
combination of the fighting human elements from one item and the fishy appearance of the other. And what do you get when you combine fish and human? Well,
A crime
mermaid.
against nature.
This is
A
love letter
mermaid?
to Mermando, one of the best Gravity Falls characters. But of course, we can't do just a boring normal mermaid. Instead, this is going to be based on the Fiji mermaid, one of the most famous sideshow hoaxes that is basically a monkey and a fish sewn together.
Yeah, there's a
It's
lot of
not a
those kinds of
particularly pretty
hoaxes and
combination,
cryptids.
But I love
We
subverting the
lied!
beautiful
The
mermaid trope.
The
Anyway,
cryptid.
okay,
Again, cryptids is nothing
let's
but
meet
lying,
the
but
first
hey,
of
they're
Biddle's
fun to
many
think of.
final evolutions. This is Maramigi. The mermaid
It's
Pokemon.
good in a disturbing kind of way, like this
Exposure
is
to
a
the
crime
slick
against
scale and
nature. But again, all
familiar
Pokemon are
figurine
crimes
items
against
let
nature.
It'll evolve into this ferocious fish. Far from the beauty of Pokemon like Melodic or Primarina,
Very far.
Pidgey is quite aggressive and attacks anyone who makes fun of its appearance. For some unknown reason, it gets along well with simian Pokemon like Ambipom and Chimchar.
I can't imagine
The
why.
ability is Liquid
I don't know why we
Force,
get along
which
with
forms from
Chimchar.
that
It's
Siren
water,
stuff, so
they're
that makes
fire.
all sound-based moves become
Apom I
water-type.
get,
Very
but
cool.
still.
And the
And
hidden
it's
ability,
fighting,
since
but
it
they're
is
normal. But
kinda
that
ugly,
would get
is
make more
Unnerve.
sense.
Yes, Ugly Merman. Good job.
No duh.
If you have a Doplob or Mininow, would you evolve them into this feisty mermaid?
No.
Or are you going to hold off for other evolutions?
I'll hold off
With
for
any
Arcus to
Idle
come
level
down and
24
stop
or
that.
higher, being able to utilize 2 evolution items, that will give us a total of 6 possibilities. We'll run into more evolutions on our journey, so just
So they're the
keep
only
your
ones that
eyes
can evolve
peeled
with
for
the water
those.
type. And
All right.
okay.
Now,
So you can't
after
mix and
wandering
match
this
every
way
device
and
with
that,
every
you eventually
Doppler.
make it all
It's got
the way
there are
out
still
to a
limitations.
particularly large
Interesting.
and rocky island. McHadron's warnings echo in your head.
Stay away from the rocky islands out yonder.
It was just earlier in the episode.
All you'll find is doom and ruin.
But we'll pick up from there.
Or a
in the
guy
next
who was currently
episode.
not Sir
Be
Aaron
sure
from
to
the
leave a like,
Pokemon movie.
comment, and subscribe if
Lucario
you
and the
are
Mystery of
enjoying
Mew.
the series. There is a new
Gen 4
puzzle
reference with
added
the
to
Iron-
Discord
Iron-
server,
bleh,
so check
Iron
out the video description
Island.
for details on how to join all of the journal deciphering fun. It's getting really good, so yeah, go check that out. Okay, I will catch you in the next one. Later, nerds.
Lots of cool new Pokemon in this one, based off of some more interesting cryptids as always. I think the Propeller Pokemon's the favorite of this one, just because of, like, again, the shiny design, and I like where it's gonna go with the shark/tentacle design, shark/octopus design, and be more freaky, I guess would be the correct term. And, yeah. The idea of mixing and matching your Doppler into more, just like, oh, this is going to be some crimes against nature that we probably shouldn't do. The idea of them merging together further and then just create more. It is interesting. I guess, again, you're limited in where you can go because, like, as they established, they can't, like, give the Phoenix to the water type, I guess, because that would make any sense. But, you know, where would it go? The horse one. Actually, the horse and water type would just become my seahorse. You can only hope it will be something that good looking. It's going to be a crime against nature, you know it. This thing is bloody disturbing, and I kind of love it for that reason, but also hate it for the exact same. I'm interested to see where this goes next with those evolutions, because you said there's 6 potential. Well, again, that we're going to see in the future. What happens when the Phoenix takes the Horseshoe, and the horse takes the Phoenix fire thingy. So that'll be the next possible combination. Interesting way to get around, so you get 6 combinations. You could have gone with more, but nah, 6 is good. Much as I don't like these things, I'd still probably try to mix and match them to max up the Pokedex and see what happens. Sheer curiosity sometimes does get the better of me. So yeah, cool new Pokemon by the water. That Hillbilly is probably more than meets the eye. He's not all there, but there's something there still. And you gotta look out for that. When the Hillbilly warns you something, listen. Or else you might be his next meal. What? It's a good character. And this does kind of show more that Atlantic is on its own. Just like, he's not all, that the Grunkle is not all in the up and up. Of course, with him being yes of Grunkle Sam, we knew that, but he hasn't been that shady in the series, but then this is where he's just like, what studies are a cop? Stay clear of that one. I don't have a good history with the law. Reminds me, I think there was a Gravity Falls episode where Grunkle's dad goes to canoe and tries to make small talk. I saw from a freaking Grunkle's dad in a context, but just going in there, just trying to make small talk with random people on their boats. It's like, you're really bad at this, aren't you? Yes, I am. It's not a scam. I don't know what I'm doing. It's glorious. So yeah, great new Pokemon in this one. What was your favorite Pokemon in this one? Let me know in the comments below. The squid thing was kind of cool too. I like how we're going more into Japanese lore as well with their whale-human hybrid thing. Looks like it could be an SCP or something. But yeah, interesting stuff and ways to go about it. So this stuff was good to see. I'm glad I checked it out. And hopefully Grunkle-san actually does give us the lessons on the fusion device. Just because we did by accident doesn't mean it's going to work out. You can't really just hold up to that. What are you talking about? I don't need to give you lessons. You just did it. Yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing while you did it. So there you go. You don't need lessons. No refunds. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Later.